for joining today's live. In today's session, we're going to be taking some trades, and we're going to be explaining those trades. But first, let's get right to today's session. Give me a minute, guys. 1 minute. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you guys here. So let's get right to this setup quickly. We don't really have much time, so let's get to the setup right away. All right, so confirm participation, continue, and we'll get right to it. So I'm going to be explaining all the strategies we're going to be using today, so that today's chart type is going to be candlesticks. Hey Lily, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Then okay, our time frame is going to be M1. Normally I should enable this timer, then disable this auto scroll thing. It's very important that we do that. So our time frame will be M1, and here we're going to be using the M1 trade time, but I'm going to be switching to this flag mode. So we'll choose M1. We'll make sure that this second hand is on 0. It's very important that we make it 0. So this one's going to be on 0, and that's it basically. So you can see now. Over here right now, we will be going with 12.5% of our balance. You understand? So, and we will have to look for a very good opportunity in the market. This AEDCNY. Okay. It looks like a price channel, but you know what? Let's do a little bit of top-down analysis for this market. Let's see the direction the market is going. You can see that on M15, price has broken this. Is a kind of resistance area, and price has broken the resistance right now. You can see. Or some people prefer to mark it like this. You understand? This is a resistance line. Let's mark it as white, so that we don't get anything confused. I'll mark this one as white too, so that we don't confuse anything. But we're in the M15 now, 15 minutes time frame. So price has broken this area right now. Normally we should have a kind of decision point, but it will take us 15 minutes to know if price will come back down there. So we don't know if the market is going to pull back or not. So but right now this is a breakout as far as we are concerned. Let's check M5 to see what may happen in this market. You understand? So now if we zoom into this area right now, this area looks more like a basic market structure pattern. Thank you so much, Umaduagu Abednego. It's nice to have you here. I hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. So let me do away with that M15 chart and remap this M5 area. Yes, let's remap this one quickly. Yeah, Chris Okore, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, please go ahead and like the video. You understand? Please, we have about 11 people watching currently. Please like the video. You know, I really appreciate if you can do that. You understand? Thank you so much. So this M5 right now, we have another breakout to the upside in M5. So usually, we can have a decision point down here, which means if the sellers push the price down into this area, right under this breakout area, we may have a buyer's area. So let's check M3 to see. You can see we don't see that buyer's area, that demand. So now let's go back to M1 where we're actually operating. We can see the demand. So from the higher time frame now, we know that this demand is a very potent one. This demand area is a very strong, and even on M1 you can see that this area right now as it is the start of this push to the upside. So it tells you that this demand area is a very strong demand. You understand? So what do? We will mark this. Okay, cool. So now that we mark this demand, the next we need to do is to go to lower time frame to find the exact lower time frame entry where we're going to take the trade. Now somebody asked, like, what strategy is this? This is a decision point strategy. You understand? Now it's different from the normal decision point strategy I normally teach now, but it's still the same principle. And the reason why I said so is because anytime you have a breakout or a break of structure, there's always a decision point that caused that decision, that caused that break of structure. You understand? It's as simple as that, basically. So there are two other entries I'm going to mark quickly here. There are two other. This is S15, so there are two other entries we're going to mark. This is the first entry. There's another entry inside here. Let's mark it quickly, because if price comes there, that's where we take our trades. This is where we take our trades. Yes. Now, somebody will ask, out of these two entries now, which one is the best, like the surest to take your trades? And I'll tell you quickly. The best to actually take your trades on is the lower one. Now, doesn't mean it's because it's lower one, that's why it's the best. No. But the reason why I would choose this lower one over this one at the top is because there's a round number there. We have 1.82800. You understand? Now it has a round number inside, and if I can combine that round number, or if I can combine anything with what I have already, it has to be that round number. You understand? So I can take a trade here. Maybe I'll take a small trade here, then I'll take the full trade here. I can do that. So that's why it's very, very important that you are able to have enough reasons to combine in the market. Onimolekum Lukman, thank you so much for joining. I'm so sorry. I couldn't pronounce the whole thing properly the other time. But thank you, Lukman. Thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. I hope you're feeling great today. I really don't like butchering people's names, but thank you very much. Let me reduce the stake here. So if price comes, actually this one has a very, you see this round number 1.83,000. That 30 behind the 3, behind the 3,000 is a very strong area too. Sorry. Okay. So here we are. I'm waiting for price to come down here. Let's mark this. I'm not going to take my eyes off this market because we may have an exhaustion candle pushed to the downside very fast. And you know, it may happen so fast that before we go and come back, it's already happening. So it's best for us to just wait for the market. Now down here we have a QM. This is APC to the downside, push to the upside. All this area is a very good QM area. If we have a gap up here, we can go with the sellers. Though, no. I was hoping to close up here. Then we'll go with the sellers if it gives us a gap up. Okay, it gives us gap up, but above that round number will be a better place. Yes. I didn't quite get the round number area. Okay. We have this morning star pattern. We have gap up. We have ABC break. I expect the sellers to come in here. Let me check lower time frame and see if, okay, it's still a seller's area, but it's not a, it's still a seller's area. It's not just a fresh seller's area, but we should have a red candle though. I really wish the sellers can pull into the market and give us a good trade. Okay, no problem. It's going to be a losing trade. That's fine. So that was my bad there, but the trade I took was a good trade. We have what they call it, morning star pattern. We have ABC break. This area in lower time frame is also a seller's area, though it's not a fresh supply. I guess that's the only reason why the sellers did not push aggressively, because I saw the sellers push into the market the other time. Now they may want to just give us a what they call it, they may want to give us a double top here before they push to the downside, but no problem. So we still have our trade down here. So let's just check the other aspects of the market here. Now that the same trade we actually lost just initially is the same trade here. You understand? It's the same trade, and I'm still taking that same trade right now. So this time around, I hope the sellers do what they're meant to do. It's the same setup as the previous setup. Look at this morning star pattern. We have lower time frame entry, like a supply above in the lower time frame. Let's just wait for it. Oh, come on now, come on. Okay, that was another failed setup. I really don't know why the sellers came in, but they couldn't hold the price down, because the sellers actually came in. We have gap up just like the previous one. You understand? The only trade, okay, maybe even above the round number, you can see we have a gap up here, but no problem. We will look for another opportunity. Let's see if okay. Let's just look for a very good opportunity in the market. We're not going to rush. Though this market looks promising. Let me see if we can figure it out. There's this watch of rally, then base, then drop, then base, then rally, then base. So we are currently in the base right now. Oh, where's the other market? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we may have fifth candle theory here, but you know what? Let me mark something that is a short here. This is supply area up here. There's another supply here, but I'm not sure about that supply yet. Let's see if we have a supply Okay, let's check S5. Let's just check everything. Above this round number might be a good place to enter. Let's see if we'll have a pullback. Though the direction of the market is upwards right now. Inside this area should be the place I'm looking for. Let me see. Inside the supply should be a very good place for us. Or above that round number. So is the price going to now push? Is it going to push past the supply? That's going to be crazy. Let's keep going. Okay, fine. I found the entry I'm looking for. Inside this area is meant to be the entry. Oh yeah, now. Thank you. That was not a good trade at all. But let me mark everything, because if price comes back there, we have another opportunity waiting for us. We have this supply here and it got rejected. I was expecting the supply too should be rejected. But you can see now price just broke through this supply without any retracements. If price comes back there, we should have a push to the upside. Let me check inside this one and see what happened. Okay. There's a decision point down here that caused the breakouts. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So if price comes down here, all the way down, we can take a trade with the buyers. But for now, I'll just keep an eye on these markets because we've almost lost all our money. Oh my God, I said it that I don't want to wait. I didn't want to take my eyes off the market. Look at this now. This is a beautiful trade we could have won. Instead of losing our money there. This is a beautiful trade we could have won. Remember I told you that the one down here is the best entry. Now look at this. We could have taken our trade down here and would have given us these retracements. Very good trade. Come on. Instead of this one that just wasted our money. This was a better trade. Well, no problem. Okay. Well, no problem. See, the thing there is sometimes you have periods like this where you just have this back-to-back losses, and it feels as if everything is like everything is done, like that there's no point trying. But see, let me tell you something. As long as you still have some balance, you can recover all that and even make more than that actually. And sometimes you see, as an aspiring trader, you may not get it the first session. You understand? Even the second session may not be good, but the third session might actually be the session that will change everything. Yes, it has happened to me too. Um, so I know what I'm talking about. No, this is not a doji. I was going to mark that one as a doji, but it's not a doji. Let me stay on this market a little bit and see. Now, I'm not going to take another trade if it comes into that entry again. That's what a lot of people do. Like, because you missed an entry, then price comes back into that place and you want to take a trade. Don't do that. You see, that second time may not be guaranteed. And trust me, the probability is low at that point. So you may not be able to win that second trade. Let me mark this. And another thing is that anytime you make losses like that, I know there's always this urge to like quickly make your money back. Don't do that. See, everything is all about psychology when it comes to actually trading and making, now this is a demand area, not a very strong one, but it can actually react, especially with this round number down here. It can react actually. So it's a demand area. So if it comes to this round number now, we can take the trade, unless it doesn't want to. Is it going to give us? Okay, we'll take the trade. I'm expecting a pullback from here. Let's see if we have that pullback. No, we don't have the pullback. Now, usually what I would do in this kind of scenario is when I see that, look at that, where's that trade that we lost? Let me show you something. I think it's this one. Price, like when price runs through supply and demands like this, you understand, and they don't respect it at all, it's your telltale sign to let you know that the market is unstable. And the best thing you can do is not to trade again, like to just pause. But because we are currently in this life now, I'm going to continue trading. You understand? But usually when you get to that kind of this kind of thing in the market where price just runs through supply and demands without any retracement, you should know that the market is unstable and it's not respecting supply and demand. You should just stop at that moment. You can always come back maybe another time, like in 2 hours or 3 hours, or sometimes just give it enough time, maybe like 6 hours, so that the market can have time to adjust. Because it happens, it has happened a lot of times. I've seen it happen many times. Like price will just run through entries or run through supply and demand, especially supply and demand. If anytime price run through supply and demand like that, just exit the market. You understand? Because at that moment, the market is very, very volatile. Look at this too. You understand? Market just ran through this. Now, this one should have been this red candle before this current one should have been a green candle. You understand? But that did not happen. So they ran through again. Now it's already an SBD, but they just ran through the SBD and did not retrace. When it happens like that, you should know that it is not a good market to trade in. Yes. So these are one of those things you need to know ahead of time before you begin to trade. But if you don't know and you begin to see patterns like this, just don't take your trade. Yes, exit the market. It's better for you to do that at that moment. You understand? But I'm going to continue trading because why not? I'm waiting for this entry. Now, if you choose to continue trading, I would advise that, or let me not say advice, I would suggest, yes, suggestion is better. I would suggest that you at least reduce your trade amounts. You understand? So if you can reduce your trade amount, yeah, at least that would really help you. Now we should have another pullback here. Yes, normally we should have another pullback here, but since price is just running through entries, I don't expect less. And this a what they call it, a momentum. So even with this gap down now, let's go with the buyers. Oh, okay. That entry was bad. I wanted to enter down here. If price comes to that proper entry, I'm going to take it. Yes. So let's wait and see what happens. This time around, we have a gap down. This is the fifth candle theory. 1, 2, 3, 4. It closed inside this lower time frame entry. You understand? There is a demand, so we should at least have buyers coming. Now, if it's fine too. Okay. So let's see what happens. We have 6 seconds. Okay, it's going to be a... Okay, it's a winning trade. I'm surprised actually that we won the trade with the way it behaved in the last 10 seconds, but no problem. We will look for another good trade. Now, this area is actually a QM. Let me just check M3 to see if we have... No engulf. So this QM is not valid. Even though there's a QM here, it's not valid. So we're not going to take any trade here. All right. I'm expecting sellers to come in here. I was hoping to have a gap up at least, but I'm going to take a trade at this common point of rejection if price comes there. I wish I knew where the nearest round number is up here. That would be amazing. Okay. The sellers came in too early. I was expecting a push from the sellers up here. So if price doesn't come up here, we're not going to take any trade, and that's fine. Is it going to come there? We will look for another trade. Now this market is untradeable for us right now. We'll leave it. There's a doji here. We have a ranging market, but you know what? Let's see if we can take a trade here. This is the doji, and the market is ranging currently. So dojis work best in ranging markets. Now, anytime you see a doji and you don't see a ranging market, don't take a doji trade. There's one person specifically I'm talking to, and she knows herself right now. I'm not going to mention anybody's names. Okay, fine. I found a reason to go with the buyers if price breaks to the downside. Okay, cool. Here we go. Okay. Okay, I'm waiting for either the break to the upside or downside. So there's a demand area down here. There's a lower time frame entry. I shouldn't mark it as... Okay, this should be marked. If price goes up here, let's check if we have a supply up here. Okay, there's got to be supply here. That's good. So we have a supply up here. Now you see, because of this doji, we may begin to have this red-green pattern, and we need to be aware of such a pattern in the market when you see a doji like this. Okay, gap up please, no gap up. Now I'm going to wait for margin of safety. Okay, I'll take this trade. Yes. So I'm going full margin on this because we have a small amount already anyways. I'm expecting the sellers to come in into the markets. Let's see if it's going to be a winning trade or it's going to be the end of the session. Though even if we lost all this money, I'm going to go back to the demo and continue this and start all over again. But I really hope we win, and we should actually win because we have ranging markets, we have doji break, we have red green pattern. So this one should be a red candle in a way. So let's see if it will give us a red candle actually. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right, so now let me explain this trade because somebody may be wondering like how did that happen? See, let's zoom out a little bit and observe this market. This up down is ranging between these two range. Let me show you the range of the market. This is the upper range, upper boundary of the range. This is the lower boundary of the range. You can see, so market is just going up down within these two range. But inside that range now we have a doji. It's actually a double doji, but I'm just picking one of it. You understand? So this we have a doji here, and I didn't just like say okay because we have a doji we're going to take a doji trade. No, what did I do? I went to the lower time frame to find lower time frame entries up and bottom. You understand, where we can actually take our trades. So in case we have a doji break and we're expecting a red candle, at least we can take a trade in with a margin of safety. Now this is exactly what happened. You can see, so price broke this level. You understand, price came into that our entry, we took the trade and gave us this push to the downside. So that's that for this particular trade. You understand, but you can see now we have this doji disrespect trade happening. So this is a doji break. We have doji disrespect with a strong candle. I'm going to go with the buyers for one more candle. Because we have this strong candle. Then when price comes back again, we will have another opportunity. We might stay in this market for a while. So we have 14 seconds before we go with the buyers. I hope it gives us a gap down. That would be a beautiful gap down, please. No gap down. But let's go with the buyers because I'm expecting a green candle here. So let's wait for the trade. Then I'll explain why I took the trade. Okay, cool. Now we have another gap down, but I'm not going to take that trade because we should actually have a red candle. But you see, let me quickly go to lower time frame because there's a decision point trade that is imminent right now, and I need to take that trade. This is the decision point area for this breakout. So I'm going to mark it. I'm going to take the trade. Immediately it touches that round number down there. This is where our entry is down here. Is this 18.32400? That's where our entry is. Now you see we have a an evening star pattern, and we can have retracements, but I don't want to take this retracement immediately. You understand? We also have a gap down in favor of the buyers. Yes, that's good, but I'm waiting for price to pull back down a little bit. If it doesn't come down, then I won't take the trade. It's as simple as that. So we have this is going to be our entry down here. This is where our entry should be. Let me mark this market and check the previous market that we marked. Let's see. Okay. Now, some people say, can we go with the sellers here? No. Yes, we have a gap up in favor of the sellers, but apart from that gap up, there's no other reason to go with the sellers. You should not take this trade. You should not. If you cannot combine at least 3 or 4 reasons to take your trade, then you don't take it. It's as simple as that, guys. So don't make that mistake of just jumping because you see a gap up and you take your trades. No, don't do that. You understand? Don't be that kind of person. We have an entry down here, so we can wait for it. Now we're beginning to have that red green pattern again. This green red. We may have another green candle, but at least if it comes down a little bit, we will take that trade with margin of safety. That would be beautiful. Are you going to give us the entry or not? I'm not going to jump and take the trade. We'll wait. We're going to wait. Yes, I'm expecting a green candle, but this is where the entry is. This is a safe area where the buyers can really enter the market. It's down here. Okay. I'm expecting a red candle here. I'm expecting a pullback. Oops, sorry. Yeah, we have about 15 seconds. Okay. I'm expecting a green candle now, so I'm going to take the trade. If it goes down, I'll take one more. But we still have that red green pattern going. And this area is a demand area, so like I said, if it goes down, I'll take one more. Unless they decide to break that red green pattern. I'm still going to go with buyers one more time. Oh my god, see that gap up. I thought it would close down here, then I'll take the trade. It jumped up. in the last second. No, that gap up is not, it wasn't anticipated. I didn't expect it, so let's see. Now normally gap up is in favor of the sellers, but because the market is unstable, that's why you have a gap up, then buyers will come in. Normally it shouldn't be like this. When you have a gap up, the sellers are most likely to come in. Everybody seems very quiet today. My God. Oh, that's good. Yes, I'm going with the buyers, with the sellers, I mean. It's one of those things that there are some sessions that happen like this. You understand? The way you plan it is not the way it's going to go. But what do? You don't panic. Just, you understand, keep your head in the game and take your trades accordingly. It's as simple as that. That's the best thing you can do. You understand? If you decide to like go ahead and panic, that's when everything turns south. You understand? But if you keep calm and you continue your trade, or you leave it for a while, then come back with, when you are calm, that's better than being all over the place and being very, very afraid of the market. You cannot be afraid. You are a trader, and you are a profitable trader. You are profitable. You understand? So you have to keep telling yourself and be encouraging yourself that you can do this, because you can actually do it. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And don't tell yourself otherwise too. We have a third touch breakout down here. First touch low, second touch lower low. If price comes back into this area, we'll go with the sellers. But are we going to just do that? No. Let's look for more reasons to take it. Let's remap that market quickly. Let's remap this market quickly and look for the best entry. So over here right now, I'm trying to see if we have a supply in lower time frame. Okay, I found it. You see this one now is a very good supply in the lower time frame. No. Good. Let's go back to M1. So if price breaks this level now, we can go with the sellers. So you can see you have to just keep taking your trades according to your what they call it, to your strategies. You should not like take random trades because we are losing. You should not. And this market is crazy. See this crazy push by the sellers. It's just insane, guys. See, let's quickly go back to where we are coming from, because I don't want to miss this opportunity. We have a round number here, 1.83000. So sometimes it's very possible that you might make a mistake. You understand? Now, should we go with the buyers because we have this gap down? No. Can the buyers come in? Yes, they can, but there's no other reason, unless maybe we want to quickly find it. You can see this is the only place where we have like, it's down here. So if price doesn't come down here now, we can't do anything like that. We can't really take any like tangible trade. This price touches this entry down here. So you can still have buyers coming, but it's not advisable taking this kind of trade. You understand? So what do? We leave it. We don't chase after market. We just leave it. You don't have enough reason, you don't take the trade. Okay, this is where we're coming from. Now remember that dojis have memories. We have another doji break here. We can go with the sellers. If we have another doji break here, because we have this supply area up here, though it's not fresh, but it's definitely a supply area. If we have this doji break, we can go with the sellers again. We have 10 seconds to decide, so let's wait and see. I wish you have a gap up. Okay, we have a gap up. Let's go with the sellers. We'll take one more for good measure. If it comes above this round number, I'm going full margin. Okay, so let's wait for the results. Though I was expecting a red candle though. Okay, fine. That was a losing trade, and this is a losing session. So we'll accept that, and we'll move on. Let me switch to. I'll continue in the demo session. So let's continue here. I'm going to lose that demo balance, so we'll just continue. We'll look for another opportunity, and we'll continue. We'll clear this. It's the same setup actually. Let me show you the setup quickly. We have a chart type is candlesticks. We'll enable the timer here. We'll disable this auto scroll thing. Time frame is M1, and we have flag mode, so it's going to be M1. You can see now. So let's look for another opportunity. We still have that third breakout that we marked the other time, but you see this time around, let's clear this. We are going to start with 100. That was just a random trade actually. It's not, I didn't plan that trade, so I'm trying to lose the balance. So let's take another random trade. Let me clear this over here. Okay, we're going to lose this balance now. Then we'll start all over with 100. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. I'm waiting for this price to clear. I wasn't expecting to win this. I was thinking the buyers would push into the market, but no problem. Okay, let me see if I can lose this here. It's just a random trade anyways. I'm not taking, there's no reason for taking this trade. I just want to lose the balance quickly. Though what I could have done is change the trade time to M5 and lose the balance faster. That would have been if I don't lose it now, I'm switching to S5 and I'll just take random trade until the whole balance goes. So while we are waiting for this, let's check that market again. I remember we have a supply area up somewhere here. Okay, this is going to be the supply. Oops, let me restart or refresh the page. Okay, Guys, I've not seen the comment section since. In case anybody is sending me a message, I'm really sorry if I'm not replying, because for some time now I've not seen the comment section, and I'm wondering. Okay, fine. I think finally lost that balance. That's good. Okay, so the third touch we're waiting for is still here, but now price is making a double bottom, and there's going to be another third touch up here. There's going to be another third touch here. So okay, all right, guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. I had to quickly attend to something. Okay, this was that crazy market. Now, guys, in case you are sending any message and I'm not receiving it, I'm really sorry. You understand? For some reason I can't. The comment section is not showing, and I don't know why. It happens sometimes, probably because of. Oh, this is a total breakout. You know what? Let's take this trade. Oh, come on. Ah, this entry is bad. And I even went. Oh, come on now. This is a good total breakout. Oh gosh, the entry is so bad. The entry is so bad. It's a total breakout. Now, you see, either we win this or not, I will still explain the trade because it's a good trade actually. It's just a bad entry. You understand? We are lucky to win this, guys. We are lucky to win it. It's not. You understand? But let me show you. You know, sometimes some happy accidents happen, but this was not my intention actually. Now, you see, this is strategy. It's called thought breakouts, and I remember this trade, this particular market from the previous tournament that we just left. Now, we had this wash of sellers just rush into the market and take this trade, but eventually they made this level here, and we have first touch high, second touch higher high, and price came back down into this area. The reason why I took the trade is because of this exhaustion candle. You see, this long red candle is an exhaustion candle. Anytime you have an exhaustion candle, there is retracement normally happen. So you have total breakout, you have exhaustion candle, you have this outside bar. You understand, like this. You understand, there's at least three good reasons to go with the buyers here. The only thing that went against us was my entry, because when I took the trade, I thought the market was like very close to the opening area here, and the market just jumped up, and because I didn't set my amounts initially, so the whole balance just went in. So we're lucky to win this trade because of bad entry, but the trade itself was actually a good trade. I hope you guys understand. Yes, the trade itself is an amazing trade, but the entry was bad. So, but no worries, we're still going to go in with 12.5%. So this time around, this is the reason why I always set the amount before I start trading. You understand? But no problem. This is a very good trade, guys. Very good. We should keep an eye on these markets. Okay. Let's check the rest of these markets. Now you can see we have this crazy downtrend. This market is ranging market. I think this is that market. Okay, this is that market that we took that doji trade. If you remember, from the tournament. Look at this. Let me mark that doji area so that you guys can see. You know, we took a doji trade, but we lost to a doji disrespect. Just this particular one, we lost this trade here. There was a supply area up here, if you remember. You understand? Look at this. So we have another doji break to the downside now. I can go with the buyers, especially if we have a gap down. I would go with buyers. If I have a gap up, I won't take the trade. But if I have a gap down, I will do it. Okay. No gap down, but I'm still going to take the trade anyways. So I'm expecting the buyers to come in. Let's see if that happens. Let me mark all those things I marked the other time so that I'm sure there was one. I'm sure there was. Okay, this is it. I knew there was one lower time frame entry somewhere here the other time. Now the thing the reason why I remember is because I'm the one that charted the market. So we took a while charting this market, if you remember. So I can still remember some of the things we did. You understand? So this is the lower time frame entry we marked, if you remember. Oh, if I had taken a little bit of margin of safety under this round number, it would have been a beautiful trade. But now I can't take any trade right now again. I can't take this trade again, so I'll just leave it. Now we're beginning to have this morning star pattern. Let me see if we have an entry, something we can bounce off of if the sellers want to come in. Let's check S5. This is the only place where we have some kind of lower time frame entry. Is up here. So can we have a gap up? No gap up. This is the only place where we can take the trade. And I know that we can at least manage to take a good trade here. This is the only place. Okay. If price doesn't come to this our entry, I'm not going to take the trade. It's as simple as that. Though I was expecting a red candle, but this is the only place where I can take the trade. Up here is the only place I can take the trade at. I'll have rest of mind. Okay. We still have our third touch here. We'll wait for it. It may not come, but that's fine. Now, guys, I want you to observe something here. Guys, I'm really very sorry if you are sending me messages and I'm not able to reply. I can't see the messages right now, and I don't want to restart the live. So, but the thing there is, what we're going to do is, in the night, I'm going to be back in about, what's the time now? I'm going to be back in about 4 hours. In like 4 hours to this time, I'm going to be back again. Then we are going to take a very good trade. This time around, I'm going to make sure that the network, everything is on point. Though I tried checking the network, make sure everything is all right, but sometimes it just doesn't work. It stops working at a certain period. So by God's grace, we're going to get a good internet. I just pray that God helps us. You understand? There's a whole lot of things we're trying to do at the same time. But so thank you so much. Okay, there's another entry up here. So I'm going to explain this trade. Even though we've not taken this trade, I'm going to explain it. so that when price comes there, everybody will know what we are trading for, the reason why we are taking the trade. Now let me show you. You see this area, we have this area of support. It's an area of support in the market. That's why we took the third breakout the other time. So you can see we have markets bouncing off of this level, but eventually they broke to the downside. So this is a breakout of this level. But now you see inside this breakout there is a decision point, and if price comes back into the decision point, if price comes back into the decision point, we can take a trade and go with the sellers and expect a pullback. So the strategy is called decision point strategy. You understand? There's another supply area up here. I'm just marking it for, but now if price comes into this entry, I'm going to take the trade. So let's see how it goes. So we have two entries there. There's one in this purple area, and then the other one is this gray area inside. Whichever one touches, I'll take one, then take one in the other one too. So you can see, not yet. Price hasn't entered into this one yet, so we'll wait. I'm going to wait for it, because when price comes there, I'm taking the trade. You see, guys, anytime you have your entry, oh my, that was not the entry I anticipated. So that was a jumpy one actually. This first entry, that's why I have to take another one. But indeed, I'm actually expecting a pullback, so I'm glad the pullback is happening. Now the thing is the pullback going to hold? Because that's where the challenge is, because anytime the market is not stable like that, the pullbacks don't all hold. So let me see if we're gonna let's say if the pullback holds, at least for this internal entry, it should be able to hold. So okay, fine, that's good. Okay, it held for this one. That's a good one. I expect it to hold for this one, though. The other one, let me see. Okay, no problem. We lost the two we took the other time, that jumpy one, and the other one I took at the entrance, but no problem. A win is a win, we'll take it. You understand? But this strategy is called the decision point strategy. I've explained the strategy a lot in my, what they call it, in my channel. You understand? I have a lot of videos on decision point trade, so you can, if you really want to like learn about it, watch those videos. If you would like me to teach you personally, you understand, all you need to do is to join the Barter-Pro mentorship. The link to join is in the description of this video, the Telegram channel link. So click on Telegram channel link and send me a message on Telegram that you like to join the Barter-Pro mentorship. You understand? Let me mark that the supply area. There's a supply area up here. Let me mark it quickly. So if price comes up here, we can take a trade too. But right now, I'm just going to leave it like this, as it is. Let's check the other market. Okay, price hasn't come here yet. We'll wait. I'm not going to take any trade here, even though it seems to be. You know what? Let me see. Okay, my time is up, guys. Today was not a very good session, but I hope you guys learned something at least, because that's the most important thing. It doesn't have to be a like an exciting session all this, but the fact that you're able to learn something, that's going to be we have an opportunity here. Let me clear all this and show you. I may not take this trade, but let me show you the opportunity. Some of you may want to practice with it. You see, we have a level here. That same decision point trade I just told you is the same decision point So we have an area of resistance here, and price broke this resistance level. Now we have a demand area down here. You see, inside this demand, we can have a decision point trade. You understand? So if we go to lower time frame, we may be able to find, oh, price already touched that demand. I'm going to take the trade if it enters that demand. Yes. Let's go to lower time frame and search for the entry. Okay, there's another entry down here. If it comes down here, I'll take the trade. I wasn't sure I would take the trade initially. Oh, that was a winning trade. That's beautiful. I will explain the trade. We have another gap down. Oh, I missed this trade. This is the entry I wanted to enter. Let me mark everything so that you can see it. I'm expecting a pullback. I'll take one more here. Yes. This is a good place to take the trade, so I'm not afraid. I'm expecting a pullback to the upside. Let's see. Though I didn't mark that S5 entry. There's an entry here. I should mark it so that you can see why I took the trade. This is the entry. Oh, they pushed past the entry. Come on now. They pushed past the entry. I wasn't expecting this push, but no problem. Oh, I should actually expect the push because of the market, but no worries. It's one of those things. It happens. So this is the first entry you can see here. This is the second entry here. But they didn't respect any of this entry, and it happens like that. So it's one of those things. It happens. No problem. I wish I could continue, but my time is fast spent right now. But no worries, guys. Even if this session is not a profitable one, trust me, we'll still have a profitable session because we are profitable traders. You understand? We are profitable traders, so we have no choice than to be profitable at one point or the other. Okay, this demand area worked here. They were able to reject from here. So guys, thank you so much for joining today's session. It wasn't all that what I expect, but I hope you guys learned something. We'll be back again in about 4 hours, so get ready for the next session. You can just set your timer, or you can subscribe if you have not subscribed already, so that when we come back live, you enable your notification so that YouTube can send you the notification that we are back. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.